Welcome to Santa Fe. It's a beautiful day out and we're heading toward the Plaza. We stayed near the Plaza, which is really cool, so we can just walk there. It's supposed to be like where everything kind of happens in Santa Fe, like the big area. We have been here for about a day so far, and we checked out Meow Wolf. We weren't allowed to film or anything, but it was incredibly cool. It's like really hard to explain. The best way to explain it is the multiverse. But it's immersive art, and you start in like a house, a normal house, and then you go into different multiverse things, such as we went through a fridge in their kitchen, and it took us into this bright white light, and then we turned into, I don't know, like a brain room or something like that. Like, it was so strange and weird, but awesome. Like, it was amazing, and there were so many doors and stairs, and just immersive art is really cool. The only thing that kind of even reminds me of it is the City Museum in St. Louis, but even that is so much different. It's just like the most similar thing I can think of. Would highly recommend checking out Meow Wolf if you come to Santa Fe though. We've also had some really good food. Went to the pantry this morning. I'll put some pictures up right now of what we ate. Michelle had some chilaquiles.
They were so good. Like, if you're looking for a hearty meal, like, it's been about half an hour and I am very, very full.
Yeah, and I had Lindo's scramble. It had some vegetables in the scramble, some bacon, and then freshly made salsa and tortillas and avocado. Is really good, really tasty. And just places in New Mexico in general, their big thing about food is they have either red or green chili on pretty much like anything. And I like it, definitely like it.
And some places will have like varying degrees of chili. Like, we had dinner in the by the Plaza, I think at Tomasitas, and their chili was very spicy in my opinion.
Careful with your pretty eyes and run with me, yeah. Cause you and I are a secret. Feel my drift against your skin. Cause honestly, let's hold our breath. This is so real. Just you and me, let's escape, girl, tonight.
That was a really cool museum. I can't believe she's from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, which is kind of crazy how many connections we've seen to Wisconsin so far in New Mexico. But the paintings,
so true.
But also the paintings are they're just really cool, and had a lot of meaning.
It's really interesting how like she really stepped in to see things that people would normally turn away from, like petals of flowers. The way that she zoomed in on one aspect of the whole thing is so beautiful. It really makes you think. It was awesome.
Careful with your pretty eyes and run with me, yeah.
Lunch at the iconic Tia Sophia's, and it was really good. I had a stuffed sopapilla with chicken in it, and there's a sopapilla on the side also. I got mine with green chili. It was pretty hot chili, but tasted good. Had to have the side sopapilla with honey every once in a while to calm my mouth down.
So I had the Santa Fe plate, which had tamale, taco, and a cheese enchilada, and it was so good. It was really filling, and I love how they give sopapillas here with honey on the side.
You also
every meal.
you had the Christmas.
Oh, and I had it Christmas style, so apparently it was coined at Tia Sophia's, which is pretty cool. You hear that
elsewhere.
You hear that elsewhere, and it basically is when you get green and red chili smothered on whatever your plate is at, whatever your plate is.
Definitely would recommend checking out Tia Sophia's if you're ever in Santa Fe.
The secret. Feel my drift against your skin. 'Cause honestly, let's hold our breath. This is so real.
Plaza is quite pretty, and they got stuff going on during the day. They have a bunch of people out selling different items, a bunch of shops that you can go in. It's a pretty cool place to just hang out. We sat on a bench for a while.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall.
We're out checking out a hiking trail. We were trying to do an pretty easy trail because it's kind of later in the day. But I guess we put in the wrong directions in our phone. So we ended up now at this Cerro. Is it Cerro or Cerro? We ended up at Cerro Gordo Trail. We'll see how it is. We already have a pretty cool view right off the bat though, so. That trail was a bust.
Tell him what you saw.
I saw a snake, and that was after we were already iffy about this path when we got over this hump behind us, which is super steep anyway. It was really hard going down it and going up, but harder down. But before we saw the snake, the path was just super. There wasn't much of a path, and we weren't looking to do something moderate. We're looking for more of a easy, just nature hike.
I have like Chucks on, Converse. I can't hike in them.
And I have Yana shoes that are pretty new that I don't want to get dirty. And my legs are actually kind of cut up from the branches, just like all those plants hitting them. So we'll try to find, there's some other stuff in this area. We'll maybe go down one of them. But yeah, this one, not for us, at least right now. All right, so I think we're actually trying out the Dale Ball South Loop. Only have gone up a short way on this trail, and we already have an awesome view of this little canyon down here. The trail itself is not too hard. It's basically like an incline, but it's a pretty smooth trail, so it's not too hard, just uphill.
Every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady. I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow it down.
Got to the top of trail 29, or maybe that put us at spot 30. We took 29 to 30. And now we're going to 31, but we made it past 29. We made it to the top of 30, whatever that means.
So sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
This view is so incredible behind us. I'll put up a picture or two on the screen so you can see what it looks like from a picture view too, but man, the view is simply incredible.
I'm always self-destructive. I'll take a hit, I love it. Can you give me a second? I'm slow, got blurry vision. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady. I've lost a million times already. I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to my heart feels heavy, I'm lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able.
What a beautiful hike. We've been hiking for probably about 45 minutes one way. We got to 32. So we'll probably turn around. It's probably like an hour and a half hike or so. It's pretty steep. It's a good incline at the start, but the trail is pretty smooth, so it's not terribly hard. We would definitely have gone farther if we had started earlier in the day, but
It's
alas.
exactly what we were looking for.
Yes. Yeah, that'll wrap up that part of the Dale Ball Trail. There's tons to check out though, different peaks and varying degrees of difficulty. I'd probably recommend this one. The views were just really incredible of the canyon, and then there's another canyon. There must be more just all around. It offered a lot of just incredible views, and you can see mountains in the distance. You can see parts of the city. So definitely recommend checking it out because it's not too hard of a hike.
Please help me see the things that I am. I don't understand. I'm doing the best.
Last night we checked out Santa Fe Brewing Company. We checked out the main location. It was a really cool brewing company.
You had a good IPA.
I had an IPA and Michelle had a cider.
I love ciders.
The road to get there was super dark. We went at nighttime, so it was a little like, where are we going? In the middle of nowhere kind of, but great place. Would recommend going there. And they have a few other locations too, it looked like, but we went to the main one. With that, I'm gonna wrap up the Santa Fe video. It's been a great time here. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's super cute, especially by the plaza and a bunch of shops around it, and just how the buildings are built. They're not very high here. They also are surrounded by mountains, and there's lots of hikes you can do, and really good food as well. And the beer was really good too that we had. So with that, see you next time.